Hi, this is Amy Shair with RE/MAX United. I'm here today with Sabrina Schell from Southeastern Mortgage, and I wanted to talk a little bit about new construction and the mortgage process. So, Sabrina, you know as well as I do that a lot of these builders' contracts are really long. There's 30, 50, 80 pages of addendum and all kinds of stuff, and mixed in there is the sales agents telling the buyer over and over again how, oh, our in-house lender will give you a great deal. Our builder will pay, say, $5,000 in closing costs if you use our approved lender. So then the buyer comes to me and says, well, is that a good deal? Should I shop it around? So what would you say to that?
I would say absolutely. Sometimes it isn't the builder that's paying the closing costs. Sometimes it's the builder's lender paying the closing costs, or a combination of that. And the builder's lender, because they're being funneled so much business by the builder, they're not really compelled to find the best deal for you, the buyer.
So backing up for just a second, you're saying that sometimes in those cases where it says the builder is paying the closing cost, sometimes it's actually the lender that's paying them?
Absolutely. Sometimes it's the lender, sometimes it's a combination, and sometimes it is the builder.
So sometimes that's why the builder's only agreeable to paying it with their approved lender and not with any lender the buyer wants.
Sure, there's lots of reasons for the builder to want you to use their lender. It's easier for them to get all of their builder documents to one place instead of multiple locations. They also need a confidence level that the buyer can buy the home. They don't want to start the construction of a home not knowing the buyer can't buy.
So is there any other reason that a builder wants the buyer to get pre-approved with their lender? Because we're seeing that a lot too, where it says you can use whatever lender you want, but we're not going to start the build process until you get pre-approved by our lender. It just strikes me that there's more to it than just the couple things you mentioned.
Sure. Well, the builder knows the buyer is going to be overwhelmed with all of the other choices that are involved with the home building process. Most folks are likely to, once they've crossed getting pre-approved or loan application off the list, to concentrate on the other choices they need to make. They think they've already started, might as well just stay there.
Complacency. Well, I think all the decisions in the process, the selections and the financing and the site visits, there's a lot of things going on in new construction. So I guess some of the builders' lenders are, banking on the fact that the buyer will be complacent, but you and I know that, like, as a buyer's agent, I don't want my buyers to be complacent. I want them to get the best deal.
Sure.
So you're saying that there's no reason not to talk to you and compare what the builder's offering with what you can offer, and then have the buyer make an informed decision which way they want to go with their loan.
Absolutely. We are at Southeastern Mortgage a broker, a wholesale broker. So we're able to find lenders that want to attract new construction customers, and they offer extra incentives towards closing costs that you, the buyer, will realize.
So the buyer would be potentially saving in that situation instead of it getting absorbed somewhere else in the contract by the builder or the lender or something.
Absolutely.
Like that.
Wholesale money is cheaper than retail money.
Every day of the week, right? Great. Well, that's good. I think that's very helpful information to know. So if you have any questions about negotiating contracts for new construction or navigating the mortgage process for building a home, please contact either of us at the numbers at the bottom of your screen. Thanks.
Thanks.